You can see my screen, right? You can hear me, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam.
Okay, fine. Thank you. So today we will see the functions. And a small point is left, like I will tell you what is pass keyword. So I will open PyCharm. Just a second, it is loading. Okay, so pass keyword means what? In Python, if I open any block, I must write one instruction. If not, I will be getting an error. So, but let us say I don't know what that instruction have to be written. I don't know that one instruction also that I have to write. So in that case, to avoid error, I have to put pass keyword. So I will show you here clearly. So what I'm doing here, see, I'm accepting the age value from the user, int input, enter your age, enter your age. So what I will do, if age is greater than or equal to 25 or 26, whatever, I have to write some logic. See, the client told me that if the age of the user is greater than or equal to 25, I have to write some logic. But what logic I have to write, he doesn't tell me. So I made the condition ready and I am coming out of the block and I am proceeding with the remaining instructions. I'm proceeding with the remaining instructions. See why I haven't written anything in the if block? Because I don't know what to be written. If age is above 25, I know that I should write some logic, but what logic I have to write, I don't know. That's why what I'm doing, I'm just coming out of the if block. See, this is out of the if block, right? I am proceeding with some instructions. But in this case, I will be getting an error. Why like that means, if you open any block, you must write at least one instruction. That's why, as you haven't written at least one line also, you are getting an error, indent expected like that. So, why I haven't written one line also? I don't know that line. That one line also, I don't know what to be written. That's why what I will do, I will put the pass keyword. See, whenever I put pass keyword, what is the meaning? It's like a placeholder. Python, I will write the body later. For now, you don't put any objection. Now see, the error has gone. Correct? So now there is no error. So age is accepted and pass means logic is written later and it is proceeding with the remaining instructions. So if I don't put pass, it is showing error, right? At least one instruction you have to write if you open a block, indent expected. Okay, so this is the point. So to in any block, if you are unable to, if you open any block, if you are unable to write at least one instruction also, then you have to put pass keyword. You have to put pass keyword. Otherwise error will come. Okay, so the next thing what we are going to see is functions. Consider this code. So consider this code. So what I am telling, see, this is the code, this is the code, and this is the output of the code. These three instructions are producing some output. The output of these three lines is nothing but hello, hi, bye. These three instructions are producing some output. The output of these three lines is nothing but hello, hi, bye. These three instructions are producing some output. The output of these three lines is nothing but hello, hi, bye. Again, these instructions are producing some output. If you see this is the original output, right? In the original output, you want the same output in three different places. In the original output, you want the same output in three different places. That's why you have written the same piece of code for 3 times. See, if I want to get this output in 10 different places in the original output, I have to write the same piece of code for 10 times. Please answer my question. If I write the same piece of code for different number of times in different places, it is wastage of time and wastage of memory. Do you people agree or not?
Yes.
Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes. So what I am telling, instead of you write the same piece of code for these many times, what you have to do, there is a solution. Let me explain that. So what I will do, yeah. So what I will do, I will consider this as a reusable code, and I will put this reusable code in a block. I mean, I will take one block. So def, I will tell you what is def. Some name, online, whatever the name you want to put, and you are putting these three instructions inside which block? Please tell me, you are putting your reusable code in which block? What is the name of the block?
And
Online, correct? Under the online block you are putting. Now what I am telling, if I want hello, hi, bye to be printed, after these three instructions, if you want hello, hi, bye to be printed, then no need to write your hello, hi, bye again. See, your hello, hi, bye reusable code is there in which block? In the online block, right? You just put the name of the block, that is more than sufficient. Again, after these three lines, if you want to print hello, hi, bye, no need to write it. Just give the name of the block. Automatically, the instructions of online block will be executed. Again, if you want to write hello, hi, bye here, no need to write them. Just give the name of the block online. Automatically, the instructions of online block will be executed. So this reusable block is called as a function. Now please tell me, writing all the code is better or writing one word is better? What you will feel? Writing one word or writing block name is better, or writing all the code again and again is better?
Getting one word.
one word. No?
Yes, writing the block name is better. So this reusable block, this is called as reusable code or function or method. In any way you can call. Reusable code, function, method, any way you can call. What is a function? It is a block of statements which can be used any number of times anywhere in the program. Any number of times means what? 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, any number of times I can use. Anywhere. Yes, wherever I want hello, hi, bye, there I will put this block name, that's it. Any number of times, anywhere in the program I can use. So this is called as what? This is called as a function. Okay. So now I will tell you some parts in a program which is written using functions. See, function definition, function call. Generally, a functions program will have two parts, function definition and function call. Function definition syntax is what? Def, function name, reusable code. Def, function name, reusable code. So, def, function name, reusable code. Def means what? You are defining, def is a keyword, it's a predefined word. You are defining the reusable code. Now that's why you are writing the def keyword. Def, what is the function name? Display. Whatever the reusable code you want to put, yes, you can put it. Next is, see, this is the function definition. if I want to execute this code, I have to give the name of the function, right? So if I want to execute this reusable code, I will just put display online like that. So function name I have to put. So this is called as function call. This is called as function call. You are calling the instructions of the reusable block, no? That's why it is called as function call. So function definition, function call should be there. Definition means you are putting your reusable code in this block. That is definition. So what I'm trying to say, this is your function method, function definition in any way you can call. Function method, function definition in any way you can call. And if you want this piece of code to get executed, you will put online, right? That is called as function call. Syntax of the function call is what function name. Okay, so this is the thing. Now I will explain an example. See, can you please tell me in this program, how many function definitions you can see? How many function definitions you can see as per the syntax? A def function name reusable code is called. Four, right? Very good. So sum, sub, mul, div, aid, 4 function definitions you can see. So this is fine. Most important point. Before explaining the program, I want to tell you 2 important points. See, I am calling sum and mul functions. Sum body and mul body will only be executed. Sub and div will not be executed. They will remain dummy. Simply what I am trying to say, if you write the definition, that will not be executed. If you call, then only it will be executed. If you write the definition, then don't think that execution will be started from here. No, unless until I call it, it will not be executed. So I am calling sum and mul. Only those 2 are executed. Sub and div will become the dummy logic. They will not be executed. Next point is, see, you are calling, then you are writing the body for the sum function. This is going to give error. This is going to give error. So you first define it, then only you will get a chance to call it. Don't call first. First you write the body, then only you will get a chance to call it. Understood? Hope you got the point. First you define, then you call. Without defining, you can't call it. Okay. So basing on these 2 principles, we will see. So I am writing sum, sub, mul, div. This is not executed because I haven't called them yet. So calculating the addition will be printed because this is normal print instruction. You are calling which function? Sum function. So, so whenever the function call is encountered, instead of you write the logic, you are putting the block name. So the cursor will go to the function definition with the same name. So this is the function definition with the same name. 10, 20, 10 plus 20, 30 will be printed. After executing the definition, where is the call? To the next line, the cursor will be going for processing. See, as per the sequence, next line only, na? Whenever call is encountered, simple, it will go to the definition with the same name, execute the code, and then it will go back to the next instruction which has to be processed. So now what will be the result? Calculated the addition successfully will be the result. Now you are calling the sub function. Now the cursor will go to the sub definition. So 10 minus 20 will become minus 10. Minus 10 will be printed. After executing the definition, where is the call? To the next line, the cursor will go. Calculated the subtraction successfully will be printed. Now you are calling the mul. Calculating the multiplication will be printed. You are calling the mul function. Cursor will go to the mul function. 10 into 20 means 200 will be printed. After executing the definition, where is the call? To the next line, the cursor will go as per the sequence. So calculated the multiplication successfully will be printed. Calculating the division. So you are calling the div function. Cursor will go to the div function. 10 by 20 is 0.5 will be printed. After executing the definition, where is the call? To the next line, the cursor will go. Calculated the division successfully will be printed. Calculating the addition again will be printed. Can't you call the sum for one more time? Can anybody answer? I will get error, or I can call sum for one more time.
can call.
We can call, right? Any number of times we can call. So again, the cursor will go to the sum definition. So 10 plus 20, 30 will be printed for one more time. Now, where is the call to the next line? The cursor will go. Calculated the addition successfully will be printed. Simple principle you have to remember is, if call is encountered, simply it will go to the definition, execute the instructions of the definition, and goes to the next instruction of the call as per the sequence. See, this is from definition, this is from definition, from definition, from definition, from definition. So any doubt is there, or everybody understood this? Okay. So now I will ask you, I will show one program, you have to tell the output of that. So what will be the output of this code? I mean, yeah, you can see.
Hello, good morning to all. Bye, hello, Lotte. Welcome.
So can you please tell me what is the first line in the output?
Hello, good morning to all.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah,
Right? So after hi, hello, and then this party, welcome to get together party, bye function, bye, have a lovely day, done. Okay, fine. But see, there is one problem in this definition. This definition is not at all good. Why, you know? See how many times I call the definition, that many times it can after all add 10 and 20 only. Yes or no, it can after all add 10 and 20. This is called as hard decoding. You fixed the values like that. So this is not at all good. See, I want a definition to be very, very flexible. I want a definition to be very, very flexible. So see, whatever I want, the definition should be capable of adding them. So how can I manage that? Let us see. See, okay, see, if this call is encountered, cursor will alone go to the definition. If this call is encountered, cursor will alone go to the definition we know. But see what I'm doing here. See, if I call the definition with the 2, 3, now cursor along with the 2, 3 will go to the definition. Cursor along with the 2, 3 will go to the definition. See, I came to your home, I brought 2 fruits, 1 apple, 1 mango. To store the 2 fruits, you have to bring 2 bowls. In the same way, to store this 2 and 3, you are taking 2 entities. You are taking 2 entities. Simply what this will do, simply what the Python will do, Python will copy 2 into A and it will copy 3 into B. So Python will copy 2 into A and 3 into B. Now what I am telling, see, if I give one more, 2, 3, 4, then what I have to do, I have to take one more entity to hold it. I will take C also. So this 4 will be copied into C. So what I am telling, here if I pass some values, I should hold some entities to, I should take some entities to hold them. I should take some entities to hold them. Correct? Fine. So now see, the problem is going to be lost. So I am calling the sum definition with the 2, 3. Now the sum function will be called with the 2, 3. 2 will be into A, 3 will be into B. 2 plus 3 will be equal to 5. So print C means what will be printed? 5 will be printed. After executing the definition, where is the call to the next line? The cursor will go. Just a minute. sorry, my maid is shouting. That's why I'm just asking her to talk slowly. Okay. So cursor will go to the definition with 2, 3. 2 plus 3 will become 5. So 5 will be printed. After executing the definition, where is the call to the next line? The cursor will go. So now the sum function will be called with 10 and 20. So 10 plus 20 will become 30. So print C means what will be printed? 30 will be printed. After executing the definition, where is the call to the next line? The cursor will go. That means what? The sum function will be called with 100 and 200. 100 plus 200 will become 300. Print C means what? 300 will be printed. And now it will go to the next line. See, have you observed the benefit? Earlier, you haven't taken anything here. So it is always going to add 10 and 20, whatever the values you fix inside the definition. But now you are taking two entities here. So whatever you pass here, those are going to get added. Okay. See, even you can accept user input also. Enter the first number, enter the second number. First number will be into X, second number will be into Y. You are sending X comma Y. So X will be into A, X will be into A, and Y will be into B. So A plus B means whatever the user is giving the values, those values will be added. See, this definition is very, very flexible. See, this 2, 3, 10, 20, 100, 200 are called as what? Parameters. Parameters are actual parameters. Parameters are actual parameters. See, parameter means what? Extra information. Extra information sent from the call to the definition. See, 2, 3, 10, 20, 100, 200, X, Y are called as parameters. See, this is the actual data upon which the operation has to be performed. Addition, subtraction, whatever. This is the actual data upon which the operation has to be performed. So these are called as parameters or actual parameters. That means, remember, what are the entities you have used in the call? Can you please tell me? This is a function call. What entities you have used in the call?
X and
X and Y, right? So these X and Y are called as parameters or actual parameters. What are the entities you are using in the definition?
Maybe.
A and B.
AB, right? So they are called as formal parameters or arguments. See, formally you have taken them to hold the data, that's it. These are taken formally to hold the data. That's why they are called as formal parameters. Entities used in the call are called as actual parameters or parameters. Entities used in the definition are called as formal parameters or arguments. Okay. Now I will show you one program. Please try to tell the output of that. Now see. Why nobody is telling the output? You didn't understand what I am telling?
Oh, understood. 30,
Understood?
na?
300.
30, 300 and
35, 300,
300 and then the last
44.
44. Correct. 30, 300 and 44. So 10 plus 20, 30. After executing definition, next instruction. Again call 100, 200. 100 plus 200, 300. Again call 15, 29, 44. Okay, I will show you one more program. You please tell the output. Okay, so please tell me what is the output of this code.
0, yeah, 0.
Output of this one and output of this one, both.
The sum is 18, the sub is 0.
Yes, perfect. So what is happening here? You are calling the sum with 9 and 9. So 9 has been taken. 9 plus 9 is 18. The sum is 18 will be printed. After executing the definition, where is the call to the next line? The cursor will go. You are calling the sub function with 9 and 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. The sub is 0 will be printed. Okay, one more example I will show. Please try to tell the output. Okay, see, I am the user and I am giving 2, 3. Now tell me what is the output. I have given 2, 3.
Sum equal to
Five.
5 done.
Sum equal to 5. Done.
Yes, perfect. So I am the user, I am giving 2 and 3. So 2 will be into A, 3 will be into B. You are calling the definition with the 2, 3. So add function will be called with the 2, 3. 2 plus 3 will become 5. Sum equal to 5 will be printed. After executing the definition, there is the call to the next line. The cursor will, that means the cursor will go to done. The cursor will go to done. Okay. So now I will tell you something called as the local and global variable. Just a minute. Okay. So here I have taken. See, let us say I am working in one company. In that company, who is Harika means everybody knows. But outside the company, who is Harika means nobody knows. I am local to that company. Let us say Modi is there. Inside the company, who is Modi means everybody will tell. Outside the company, who is Modi means everybody will tell. That means what? Modi is like global. He is known everywhere, not only inside the company, everywhere he is known. Now also, see, I will create a variable like a equal to 10. I am creating a definition, let us say data. So here what I am doing, here I am taking something like some variable b equal to 20 and I am giving print b. See, if I give print b, what is the result? Okay, I will write these two also. So again I am writing print b and again I am writing print a. Okay, let us say this data is called. Okay, let us say I am putting the function call also, that is fine. See, here b equal to 20 is there. Print b means what will be printed? 20 will be printed.
20.
Yes. Outside the block, if I ask print b, I will not get 20. I will get an error. Why like that? See, this is Harika, B is Harika, data is the company. I am known only in my company. Outside the company, I am not known. So, B is created inside the data block. B is created inside the data block. So, it is identified or recognized only in this data block. Outside the data block, if you ask for B, it will show undefined. Name B is not defined. So, in which block you are creating that variable? Only in that block it is recognized. Outside the block it is not recognized. So, because why like that? B is a local variable. Variable created inside a block is called as local variable. It is identified only in the same block in which it is created. It is identified only in the same block in which it is created. So, outside the block, if you ask for B, you will get an error. Okay. Now, if I write print A, 100% that value 10 will be printed. Here also 100% the value 10 will be printed. See, this is global variable. This is like
One
Modi.
variable.
Yeah, this is like Modi inside the company, outside the company, wherever he's known, right? So this is a global variable. You haven't embedded this variable inside any block. You have just written at the top. This is not inside any block. So throughout the program, that variable is recognized. So if inside the block, if I print a 10 will be printed, outside the block also, if I print a 10 will be printed. So this is global variable. So variable created outside the block is called as a global variable. It is identified throughout the further code. See, I will show you. I will show you 2 points. Please read them once. So local and global, where it is. Yeah. So please read this once, and if you have any doubt, let me know. If you are okay, I will ask you one question.
Yes, you can proceed.
Okay, variable created inside a block is called as local variable. It is identified only in the same block in which it is created. This variable is not created inside any block, so it is identified in the further code. This is like global variable. Inside the block, outside the block, wherever it's okay, it is getting recognized. Okay, so now I will write one program. You tell the output or whatever. So I will write the program def sum. I will write a small code like this. So I will take a comma b entities is equal to a plus b, I'm writing. Okay, what is the output of this program?
25.
25. Any other answers?
5.
5.
5 and 25.
5
5
and
and
5 and 20.
24.
5 and 25. Okay,
5
I
and
will
error.
not. Yeah, I will not write this line. Now tell me what is the output.
Error.
Error.
Yeah.
So why it is an error? Here is the error, correct? Do you agree? Here is the error, na?
Yeah.
Okay. So why it is error? Can you please tell me?
Because
C
C is
is
local.
C is local variable.
Very good. Yes. See, you have created C inside the sum block. So only in this block that C is recognized. Outside that block, C is not recognized. So C is which variable? C is local variable. It is recognized only in the sum block. Outside the block, it is not at all recognized. Outside the block, it is not at all recognized. So I can't. Now, anyhow, C value is 5, right? C value is 5. That is okay. But I can't use that 5 outside the block because 5 is in a local variable and it is used only in the sum block. Now, please listen my point and tell me yes or no. I am unable to use the result of the reusable block from outside the block. The result of the reusable block is 5, right? That I am unable to use outside the block, yes or no?
Yes.
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 Okay. So somehow there should be a way. There should be a way to make this 5 available outside the block also. Like this, I should be able to access that 5 from outside the block. So how can I do that? By using a concept called as functions returning values. Functions returning values. So if I want to use the local variables or local variables values from outside the block, this is the technique we have to use. Functions returning values. Functions returning values. Let me show that. Okay, so what I'm doing, so I'm just writing again one piece of code. Please tell me the complete output of the program. Complete output of the program.
5 done.
5 done.
5 and done. That means
5
what?
done.
After executing the definition, you should tell me yes or no. After executing the definition, where is the call to the next line the cursor is going, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So 2, 3, 2 plus 3, 5. After executing the definition, where is the call to the next line the cursor will go? But see, I am introducing a new keyword called as return in the definition. I am introducing a new keyword called as what? Return in the definition. See, remember, if return keyword is encountered in the definition, where is the call to the next line the cursor will not go? Where is the call to the same line the cursor will go? Just before a minute, you people told me that after executing the definition, where is the call to the next line the cursor will go? But remember, in the definition, if the return keyword is there, where is the call to the same line the cursor will go. So now, what is the value of C here? The value of C here is 5. So as return instruction is there in the definition, it is going back to the calling place. The cursor will go back to the calling place. Cursor will go back to the calling place with the value 5. Not to done. To the same line it will go. Return means what? Come back. Just come back. Where you got the call, there you come back. So now what you are doing, to hold the return value, you are taking the variable D. Cursor return is there in the definition. The cursor will go back to the calling place. So just let me take my pencil. Okay, so cursor is coming back to the calling place with the value 5. To capture that 5, you are taking one variable D. So 5 is there in which variable? 5 is there in the D variable. Now I am going to get any error, or I am going to get the output. You please tell me. D plus
Or
10.
output
Yes, print D. Now what is the output?
15.
15.
Simple thing. The technique is very simple. You are copying the value of local variable to a global variable. D is a global variable. D is what? D is a global variable. So you can use this global variable's value anywhere, right? Not at all a problem. See, I can't use C. So what I'm doing, I'm transferring, I'm copying the value of local variable to a global variable, and then I can use that D or 5 like anything in the further program. See, again I will explain it. You are calling the sum function with 2, 3. 2 plus 3 means what? 5. Return 5. Return means the cursor will go back to the calling place with the value 5. To hold that 5, you are taking one variable. That means 5 will be into D. Now D plus 10. 5 plus 10 is 15. I can happily use that 5 because that 5 is there in global variable also. So now even done will be printed. Okay. So now what I will do, I will show you one point. You please read that. Yeah, please read this once.
Yes.
This is okay. Fine. If there is no return keyword in the definition, the cursor will go to the next instruction. But if there is return keyword in the definition, the cursor will go back to the calling place. Okay, now try to tell the output of this program. Now see, what will be the output? What grade the user is going to get?
A plus.
A plus grade.
A plus grade. So 92 and A plus will be printed. So now what will happen? You are calling the average marks definition with 88, 98, 90. So 88, 98, 90. You are adding and dividing by 3. So X value will become 92. Print means just that 92 will be printed. Return 92. Return means what will happen?
Again,
So, return means what will happen? The cursor will go back to the calling place. So the cursor will go back to the calling place. So with the value 92, X means 92. So the cursor is going back to the calling place with the value X, that is 92. And to store that 92, you are capturing one variable N. So 92 is greater than or equal to 90. Correct? Correct means A plus is printed. Remaining all the if blocks will be skipped, right? Only one block is executed. No? So that is the point. See one thing. If I am asking you to print the average, then you can directly print and no need to return in this case. Agreed or not? No. Basing on the average, you have to judge the grade also. That means if I want this average value to be used outside the block to judge the grade, then I will return. So depending on the requirement, you have to return. It's not like you have to return or you don't have to return. It's not like that. It's up to the requirement. If I want to print just the average, then print it and leave. No need to return here. But basing on the average value, I have to decide the grade. Then that means if I want to use that 92 from outside the block, then I will return. Then I will ask to return. Okay.
Yeah, I have a doubt here, madam.
Yeah, please tell me.
Why we are using n, and why we are not using x after this return function?
You want to put here also x?
Yes.
Okay.
Means why n or c, whatever?
Wait.
We can.
Yeah. Let us put x.
Okay.
See, actually, you are taking one variable to hold the return value. You are taking one variable to hold the return value. So here, now also the same output you are going to get. See, now what will happen? The value inside this x will be copied into this x. So this 92 will be into this variable. But one thing, x, d, a, b, c, whatever, to hold the return value you are taking. That means simple. You want to use 92 na? So you are placing the 92 in a global variable. Once it is there in the global variable, I can use that global variable, right? Understood? Okay. So you have to put that value which has to be used outside the block in a global variable. That global variable can be anything. You can put it as x, y, b, a, whatever you want, you can take note of. Fine.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, please tell me.
Don't we mention any return type in Python?
No, right? So simply we have def. See, from the day one itself, we are not, we are just free of declaring and mentioning the return types. That is not required. So in other languages like Java or .NET or in C or C++, we have to mention the return types and we have to write it. But in Python, the advantage is simply you put def, that's it. No return type. Int, float, string, bool, nothing is required. Just put def, that's it. It's very simple. Okay. Fine.
Okay, thank you.
So Python made us free from all such things, all such mess actually. It is a bit easy. Fine. Okay. Now, see, a function can return multiple values in Python. A function can return multiple values in Python. See, multiple values I want to use outside the block. That's why I am making Python to return multiple values here. So firstly, what I'm doing, I am calling the sum definition with the 10 and 20. So here 10 and 20 will be taken, and let me take my pencil. Yeah, so I am calling the function sum with the 10 and 20. So 10 plus 20 means what? 30 will be into C, and 10 minus 20 minus 10 will be into D, and 10 into 20, 200 will be into E. 200 will be into E. Return CDE. Can anybody give you a guess why I am returning all the three values? That means 30 minus 10, 200, everything I am returning, right? Why I am returning basically all the three values?
We have to reuse.
Tell me please.
We have to reuse them, these values.
Exactly. I want to use all the values outside the block. That's why I will return everything. If I want to use only CD from outside the block, I will return CD only. But I want to use all the values outside the block, so I will return everything. That is a simple thing. So now what will happen? The cursor will go back to the calling place with all the three values. 30 minus 10, 200. 30 minus 10, 200. See, this is the point which is not covered yet for us, but I will try to explain it. See, if a variable is getting multiple values, by default this variable will become a tuple variable. You know, int variable, float variable, bool variable, string variable, but tuple, list, set, dictionary is not discussed. That will be seen later in 1 or 2 classes we will see. So if you return multiple values like these three values, what will happen? This will become a tuple variable. X will become a tuple variable. So tuple means what? Sequence of values. tuple can store multiple values. So see, actually what will happen? CDE means what? 30 minus 10, 200. So here 30 will be taken, here minus 10 will be taken, and here 200 will be taken. 10 into 20, 200, right? So see, this is the 0th index, this is the first index, this is the second index. I will tell you, slicing and all I will tell you. So now what will happen? X of 0. See, in the X list, in the X variable, you are asking the 0th index value. That means what? 30. X of 1. In X, you are asking the first index value. That is minus 10. Okay. In X, you are asking the second index value. That is nothing but 200. So, if you want 30, you can write X of 0. If you want minus 10, you can write X of 1. If you want to get 200, you can write X of 2. So presently, I am adding all of them. X of 0, X of 1 plus X of 2. 30 minus 10 plus 200. So I'm just adding them and I'm displaying the result. See, if you can observe, some difference product means what? 30 minus 10 and 200. Type of X means, have you observed? It became a tuple variable automatically. If multiple values are returned to the calling place or to the variable, automatically that will be converted into a tuple variable by Python. Automatically that will be converted into a tuple variable by Python. See, I'm not putting all the arrows. Why they are coming, I don't understand. Just let me clear everything. Okay. So understood, X of 0 is C value, X of 1 is D value, X of 2 is E value. So you can catch hold of individual values, and even this is what, like, you are adding and you're just displaying the result. So this is what function returning multiple values. Why you are returning multiple values? Because all the values I want to use from outside the block. That's why I will return everything, whatever. Okay. Fine. Okay. So today what we have seen, like we have seen the introduction to functions, and then we have seen the functions without parameters, and then functions with parameters, local and global variables, and then we have seen functions returning single value and also functions returning multiple values. Using that, we overcame the problems with the local and global variables. So using this functions returning values concept, what we did, we were able to use the value of a local variable from outside the block also. So now the next topic is what? The next topic is modules, which will be started in the tomorrow's class. Okay. So any doubt is there for today's class?
Yeah, I have a small doubt, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
Can we keep these function definitions in separate script and link it to the main code? Is it possible in Python?
Definitely. That is the next topic. That is nothing but the modules. Okay, that's the next topic.
Thank
you. Okay then.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, fine. Bye. Thanks.
Thank you, madam.